Okay. Why aren't my headphones working? Okay. Oh, I need to move that closer. Is that better? It's been a while since I've had this set up, so I'm not sure it's actually working. Where the hell is my other screen? Okay. Everything looks like it's fine. Or maybe not. There we go. I like the way that halted. Music too loud? Music's too loud for me. Hang on. I can't hear myself think. Okay. That looks fine, that looks fine, that looks fine. I think we're good. I think we're back in order. There we go. It sucks. All of my original playlists were on SoundCloud, I think. And then SoundCloud starts sucking. So, it is what it is, it do what it do, it be what it be. Welcome. It's not games. Yeah, you're, gosh, dude, I'm gutted about that. How's the sound? Is it background enough? Because I had to, like, pop the volume for video games. I didn't do a, what do you call it, a sound check. I do everything live. Do I need to also make chat bigger? Wait, is there a way to, like, increase... You know what? I don't care. I don't care well enough to readjust that. Oh, I'm not hearing the chat noises. Unless I missed it. No, I hear it. Never mind. Sounds good? You can hear the music clearly. Yeah, okay. As long as the music's much more quieter. Well, maybe not much more, because I've got to pimp you out, Decon. It's all your music anyway. How's the puppy? How's the puppy? You have a puppy over. And that sounds really cute. I need puppy updates. Just gotta make sure that's all in order. I've also found this. Usually I put this as a backing, but I think at this point there's so much ink on it, it picks up and goes through the paper, so I had to start a new one. It's to keep it from bleeding through. There. Hello, hi. Welcome. It's drawing. Yap session. Rambunctious. Not quite a puppy. She's a year-old. No, they're puppies till they're 3. Not a rebellious teenage. Yeah, hasn't hit the terrible 2s yet. Yeah, they haven't hit the terrible 2s. That can confirm, as Ace is one of those. Can get worse. One day, when I switch to the black desk, I'll be in trouble. I will have to figure out a better lighting system by then. All puppies are all dogs are puppies, though. So point still stands. But yeah, I think dogs are considered puppies up until 3, aren't they? That's how I remember. I'm gonna draw somebody with hard eyes, huh? Hard eyes, motherfucker. Do we start off? Do we start off with something stupid like that? Hard eyes, motherfucker? We could use a post-it note. Oh, that would be so stupid. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm cooking. Hang on. I got cooking happening. We just gotta figure out who we're gonna put. Something silly. But semi-serious. Not wrong. All dogs are puppies forever. Gotta go with memes first? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking, right? We draw somebody normally under here, right? Normal thing. Then we take a post-it note, right? Let's see. How big do we want to go? Maybe half. Alright, hold on. We're gonna see my vision here in a sec. I promise. We're gonna see my vision here. I miss doing drawing streams where it's like I have nothing prepared because sometimes y'all come up with some great ideas as a chat. Alright, so I'm gonna put this one off the side because that's the part we're gonna use. And then I draw like stupid goofy ass heart eyes on the pink post-it. Right? And it'd be like heart eyes, motherfucker. We'll use the one with the sticky part. Okay, we gotta make this a lot narrower, I think. What do we think? Do we see my vision? Do we see my vision? I mean, they can't. Because they'll have hard eyes over their eyes. They won't be able to see the vision, but that's fine. We will. And that's all that matters. Perfect opener for the month, you think? Yeah, and since it's a post-it note, I can do both. It's kind of like the... Okay, I'm gonna stick it back over here. We're gonna move that. It's kind of like the Blanca drawing that I did last year. Where it had... I took vellum, as we can see here, and I made extra faces so that I can make cool little faces. So, obviously, I'm not above doing something new. There we go. Perfect opener. Okay, but who do we put? Also, I think the hearts need to be better. Because it's all about who we draw. Make them about the same size. Yeah, like that. So goofy. So goofy. Are we looking? Might have to drop the camera a bit. Who's a good character to use for goofs and sillies? That's a great question. I have a lot. I have a lot of characters. People are like, oh, I have too many OCs. I've got a whole universe. You know. That would entirely depend on what we do here. Yeah, who do we do? Let's put those up here. Also, hydrate before you dihydrate. This stuff is the bomb. It's sparkling water, so we're gonna nutrition facts this. It is perfect for someone like me who is diabetic. But it's just freaking yuzu juice. They also have a calamansi version. Only a problem if you have too many and not enough time to draw them or skill to draw them as perfectly as they should be drawn. It's me. Well, I think I'm the same way. Actually, I just finished this can. I'm gonna open up this one next. You want yuzu now? I know. I'm sorry. Karakoko no boy with the cold ones. I did earlier try doing, like, testing with this camera and its autofocus. I'm just looking at how it adjusts itself. Why am I dropping frames, dude? This camera is like running at 60 frames a second. Yeah, we're dropping frames. I don't know why. I'm plugged in. At least I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'm plugged in. You have the skills to draw them perfectly, though, so nah. Nah. I don't think that is a thing that is happening. There are a couple characters where I'm like, that's not a thing that's happening. I did, however, get a sketch down for Cap's birthday next month, which is rapidly approaching because I chose the 7th. Hang on a sec. I do. Shut up. No, don't tell me to shut up. I'm the streamer. I'm the god! No take backsies. I'm gonna bump the mic. There we go. I think that's pretty good for Cap. I don't know. I haven't decided. Just peace and coffee. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been, like, diligently filling up my book like I should be. Mostly because, you know. I have, like, 20 plus series. We could roll a D100. Do I have a D100? Let me take a look. Do we have a D100 in the house? I got a, like, chonky D20. Do I have a D100? I don't have a D100. I have liquid cores. I have this double-E dude. I think the highest I have is a 20. I have a liquid core. No shame. It's supposed to be your drawing year. It's been graphic design year. I don't have a problem with that. Your graphic design with Inkscape has been pretty phenomenal. Sorry, I'm like fiddling around in my D&D case. Yeah, store it vertically. What could go wrong? Because I've got like 30 plus series and it's only 20. So if we roll like a 20, I can re-roll from that. How about we think about that? If it hits over 20, then we check what the inside is. We'll do that. You do need a more custom font and logo to start with, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's little by little. I don't have a dice tray. My dice tray's too big. Alright, here we go. 13. Now you're wondering, well, what the fuck am I counting from? I've got a list of how many shit I have to do. Because of Advent calendar. That's not what I want. That's the completely wrong book. Why is my earphone screaming at me? Oh, I found it. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a new sheet for this. I have too many. Is it 13? We're gonna put that over there. We'll count down from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Distance. We'll pick someone from distance. Who do we pick from distance? Want to do custom logo work digitally. One of your favorite things to draw. Used to do it a lot, like drawing maps or game levels. God, yeah, that's more than I do. I can design characters within an extent, but I've got nothing in terms of like environmental art or an eye for graphic design. I'm dissatisfied with my role, as all people who play D&D. Check out this liquid core. Can you see it? It's got glitter in there. It's amazing. Let's try this. Look at you, chat. It's you, chat. Let's do it a little more vertically. You can kind of see it shift. Come on. Camera. Is it because you're at an angle? It shouldn't be. You can kind of see it from there. Anyway. 7. Oh, 9. Oh, 19. You could just sit here all day and I'll just roll dice. Ooh. No, that's good. I think that's the dice gods telling me you're shaking all the shit out. Unless Iris have an eye for both environmental design and graphic design, then they didn't think you had either. Proving the latter, right? More confidence than lack of skill. Yeah. I say things that denigrate my skill to keep me humble, because I need to be humble. Because if I'm not, I'd be an arrogant little shit. That's not the kind of me I want to be. Okay. I was saying earlier, I was trying to do miniatures on the camera, and it was having trouble tracking tiny objects when I was moving around a lot. We may have a building stream one day, or a sewing stream. I did promise somebody I would try a sewing stream at some point. Sorry, I'm just noticing that this piece is crooked. Okay. Ah, it's got a crease. Not what I wanted. Alright. Oh, it's bowing out. Rulers? What are those? Measure twice, cut once, measure once, cut twice. Isn't that how it goes? Denigrate myself to keep me humble. Shit, good excuse. I'm gonna steal it. I mean, it is what it is. It is why. Trying to think of what we could do here. We're gonna just be sitting there with like a sketch for nothing. I don't know who to put. I hate that. When you like have a good idea, but then like halfway through your execution, you're not sure who. Alright, we'll come back. It's not July yet, so it's not like they have to be done in order. There's one heart. Two is... God, tell me about it. I know! I'm an artist, really. I have all the answers. I don't. This should be easy. We'll do... I think I call her Ruya. The Eye Priestess. We just gotta pick a pose. Okay, this is completely off, like, not talking about something. See, I want to suggest Yuna because that would line up with her dumb sense of humor. You want to try and shang her into the fear prompt? How far down is fear? Hold on. Nah, dude, Yuna's a good... My disaster lesbian girl is a great choice. I could do anything for fear, though. I literally can do anybody. I have it up on my laptop off to the side. Yuna would be perfect. She's a disaster lesbian. It's still Pride Month. True, true. You know, even though it's a Christmas album, it's pretty chill. We'll do Yuna. Let's do Yuna. So in that case, big bazongas, because my Yuna, even though we share her, has big-ass bazongas. We'll do Yuna. I don't know why I draw your character with like big-ass bazongas, but you know, she's just a disaster lesbian in the series I put her in. Give me a sec. I'm gonna overcompensate the camera. There we go. I love Yuna. I think I've loved her ever since you created her. I draw her in the default that I have her in the Creepy and Crawly series that we have. She has like a big sweater that I draw her in. disaster lesbian wherever she appears and works typically. Can come up much in her main project because, you know, try not to die horribly and such. Is not a disaster lesbian always in peril, no matter what? I have eldritch horrors in Creepy and Crawly. And the sad part is that's probably the most humane and, like... humane and, what's the other word? And happy universe that she's probably in. Oh, hold on. We put her in Battlemania, didn't we? She's in Battlemania. That's like second on like horrific things that could be happening. Right? Battlemania ain't that bad. Pull everything up. Neck's too long. I have a tendency to do really long necks. CNC is probably the happiest universe she's in, or the guess when she's thriving uncomplicatedly. She is thriving pretty good in the CNC universe. She's hanging out in a purportedly haunted school, getting a master's degree in exorcism or whatever the hell. Maybe it's communications. Fuck if I know. I don't know what she's majoring in. I just know she's in the folklore section because Job says so. She's one of those students that's trying to keep Arkham from like fucking shit up because Arkham can never leave well enough alone. Has a thesis on a... Okay, hold on. I'm doing a flip. Oh, not so bad. Not so bad. Drawing her way too young, but you know what? I want big, wet shoujo eyes. That is what I want the most. I carve my characters. Out of the paper. And how do I do it? When's the last time I drew Yuna? Decon. OC Papa. When was the last time I drew her? So I can go start looking up the shit that I've done. Do I have her in battle? She's in. Was she in? Which Battlemania was she in? 1 or 2? Check. I gotta push myself halfway across the room. Flip floor. You'd think I'd remember because I do the art. No, I don't remember what fucking Battlemania she was in. Oh yeah, she was in Battlemania too. Okay. I should have the character sheet. Because that would have been the most recent I've drawn her, I think. Where is your character sheet? Okay, there you go. Yeah, also, Battlemania too. Lol. Totally paying attention to the chat, honest. I have no place to put all of my books. Presume something to do with folklore, demonology, and CNC. Cataloging information. Inverse of her fate. She becomes an exorcist, Louisiana mercy and empathy. CNC, she tends towards folklore and catalog information and knowledge. Yeah, that makes sense. Damn, it's been 5 years since I fucking drew Yuna last. I always wanted to change that. I've never been happy with that. Anyway. That was when I was doing everything in watercolor. Okay. How are we on the hard eyes situation? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot narrower, so we should be fine. Just do it again right there. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're doing good. No, last time I drew her was last Halloween for Drawtober. Oh, I did! I did indeed draw her then. You are correct. I totally forgot about that. Time isn't real. You know? I feel like I'm not handling that right either. Ugh. Shit. Why can't I just manifest all my sketchbooks to my hand? Oh, shit. This is why it's hard being a frickin' traditional artist. There she is. So that's how I was doing the hair. Okay. Alright. I used two different browns the last two times I had drawn her. They are not matching. I went more red back that Christmas. That was a lot more red. It's much cooler than the other one that I used. Her hair is a cooler brown, isn't it, though? No shame, it's consistent her hair and eye color. What color are her fucking eyes? They're brown, right? They are indeed brown. They are indeed brown. Okay. Bustier! Boobs! Boobs! You think we can manifest that Blackbear86 Choco Thunder into chat by saying boobs? Her neck is bare. Should I give her something for it? They are, but I'm pulling up her ref to confirm. Yeah, please. Thou wouldest, thine would, I wouldest appreciate, knowing. I'm just gonna check the back. Yeah, alright. Okay. But I've got too much flounce on this side. Okay. See, when you know what you're doing, sketches just come hell. You're gonna send the ref on Discord? Hang on. What the hell's Discord? Okay. Ah! Anyway. I don't need that conversation. Dolko! There you are. That helps in absolutely zero ways. For me. And I mean this with all the love in my heart. So we're just gonna... I'm gonna fucking wing it. This pen's running out. Fry. Do I have any more Tombos? Check this box. Warmer brown for the hair, cooler brown for the eyes. That is the exact opposite what I was gonna do. But if that's what Mr. Creator says, then I will I will definitely do it. I will definitely do it that way, if that is what you wish. Well, hang on. Actually, hang on. I have a different solution. I have a color book that I haven't gotten back to filling. Was cataloging my... There we go. It's walnut. I don't even know if I have walnut anymore now that I'm looking at it. It's sort of like a... The camera is, weighs heavier on, warmth. So it's a lot warmer in that than... Here it is. Here's walnut. They look warm to you. It's this one. That's really dark. And it is not color corrected. This is definitely skewing warmer on camera than it is IRL. If that's what the book says, and that's what you say, we'll figure it out. Fuck, go with that close enough. I need to see how much gas is in its tank, too. Because if it dies on us, well, that is also negative buoyness. That doesn't look too bad. It should last. We should be fine. Alright. Retiring. Ah! Okay. Dog glitter. I've been doing a lot more of this sketchy style. Do I have an example? Okay, hold on. I do have an example, but put the pen down. So it's closer to like my sketching style. Also because my hands just aren't as like reliably steady as they used to be. Inking more like that. It's a lot sketchier these days. Come on. You know, after a certain distance, the camera cannot get too much closer. But that's generally August out sneak peeks. You know, I kind of like it. It's a lot less of a. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Maybe we're gonna go up to go down. It's a fatal frame camera. It does look messier, but to me, it's a lot less It takes less time. It's really weird about how less time a sketchier style takes. I mean, if I get bored of doing Jul-EYE, we might be sketching these out ahead of time so I can just bang, bang, bang. I didn't think I was going to be doing another outfit August. And then Doc kind of manifested, and I'm like, I need you in my life. It's what they do. New OCs. Anyway, I do kind of prefer a linear style. I've also been, you know, using cross-hatching a little bit more efficiently. I'm trying to do more of it. You dig how it looks? Yeah. Different colors and shit. As long as we're in the ballpark. Okay, cool. All that matters. Outfit August. Siltman? Oh, yeah, Siltman would be fun. Might not do it on the daily, but in batches. Yeah, just like a few here and there. I was gonna do it this year because the only one that I would, like, theme before Doc manifested was, because the last 2 years I've been doing just a batch of my OCs. And all I had left to kind of want to do was Christmas. And when you do it in August, I think that's a little too early for Christmas. So I wasn't, like, big on, like, maybe doing it. That's why I was thinking of quitting after last year. Because I'd have to do Christmas. And to be honest, like, Christmas wouldn't have been a bad idea. Sketchbook shift. Because I'm trying to build... Wow, that is a weird color shift. I'm trying to build a book for the Christmas outfits for when I do advent calendar. So just making sure that I have updated references for everyone's. That's why all the poses are the same. Updated references for everybody. For anybody who would appear. And that's about as far as I got. I have it laid out to an extent, but then I keep notes. There are a couple I might totally change. Like Creeping Crawley definitely changed over the years. So did the Neo Black 9 crew definitely changed. I feel like this could use another update too. So we'll see. But you know, it's outfit August. August is like the bare minimum of being too early for Halloween, and then but it's at the tail end of summer, so I got away with the swimsuits. My dog just kicked my clothes off the bed. Ace, can ya sit? So, you know, it is a thing. So considering doing an art advent instead of an Xmas, ooh, that's spicy. I'll miss doing your covers. But that's okay. It's sort of like a tradition. We've been doing it for like how many years now? But then I'm the kind of person who are like, if I have to get it all done and all I have to do is post, because posting takes flippin' ever, I'll do it ahead of time. I mean, look at how much I'm doing here. It's not even like, well, it's close to July, so maybe. This is why I don't do art fight. It's too stressful. I just want to sit down and draw people's OCs, but on my own time. You know? I got the, put it here. That would have been a disaster. You'll get a break this year. I've earned one. I don't want a break, though. That's the thing. I don't want a break. I want problems, always. No. I just want, you know, I'm someone who thrives on consistency. Sets. I guess that's... Giving her an earring. Why? Because I can. A ring. Yeah. Child! Big child! It's 6. There shouldn't be anybody... If I don't do something that I do every year, I'll die. It's such a weird thing. But even if I'm dying, I won't stop. The only one that, you know, that did stop was... Well, in the technicality, it was Outfit August. Because I wasn't as wedded to that one. But, like, the Christmas one, you know, I've been doing that it'll be 19 years this year. I can't stop. It is my thing I've been doing since I graduated from college. Well, not graduated from college. I was doing it while I was in college. Avoiding my duties. Emotionally avoiding schoolwork. 2017. So. We are in year 19, I think. I mean, I could do a cover for an Xmas album that doesn't exist. 2012 was the first one. We did skip 2021 into 2022. Yeah, but I mean, like, there was something done every year. You know what I mean? Maybe do covers for the 2 singles. We'll see. Des immediately starts work for Battlemania 3. Oh! I was thinking about this. It was, I don't do shower thoughts. I do driving in the car to go get shit done. I had to go buy the dogs, or at least Ace, some food. Because he was running out. Holy shit, his food was like $150. I love this dog, but Jesus! For Battlemania... Ooh. I should be doing more dramatic shadows. It's good. Don't be afraid of it, Dio. You should also learn how to do shadows properly, Dio. Looks like we're crazy. Sorry, I was talking to myself. Hypothetical things for Battlemania 3. Because we're nowhere near ready for that. Oh, that's cool. Alright, let me just make sure. Alright. Alright! Here we go. Like, we made up mechanics for a game that doesn't exist, and I was thinking what would be really interesting. It would balloon the roster. I understand, it would balloon the roster. Yeah, I like it too. It's a lot more... I don't know why this looks more yellow. Camera. It's more yellow on camera. It's a little bit more peach, but not super peach, because that's... I use eggshell for, like, Asian characters. It kind of leans towards that. It's dramatic, but I do want... It's a little on the pale side, so I don't want her to look that pale. A new mechanic for the game series, however we do it, is, you choose a character, right? But then you choose an assist that isn't directly controlled, but it's like an assist, like an NPC. And you call the assist in your roster, and they would do things like auto heal, or like put a hot on you, heal over time, HOT. And then you can build meter to do other things. And I was like, okay, it'd be really cool if, like, I could integrate that into it. Like, I know it's supposed to be an MMO, so maybe having an MMO quality to it, but like doing something a little bit different. I just thought it would be kind of cool. You'd be going through a level with, say, like... See, now I'm grasping at straws of who I would put in there. Let's use Tony, because Tony was in Battlemania 1. Like, you're going through levels with Tony, right? And then you pop your assist when you get, like, too many people on there, and it's Doc, and Doc gives you a heal buff, and then pieces out of the screen, and you build meter for it. Like, I thought that would be kind of an interesting... And then I was like, okay, would you do it only for heal characters? Like, what if you wanted to, like, do, like, a DPS? Or a tank. You, like, you summon a healer, a tank, or a DPS. And I thought that would be an interesting way of, like, spicing that up. Like, making up another mechanic, in addition to having the classes that we put in. I don't know. It was just something I was thinking about when I was in the car. Down for assist characters. It'd be an interesting for a beat-em-up. The thing is, Battlemania lore. Battlemania is an MMO in the metafiction. They're 3D beat-em-ups. Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. Right? Because I like having the I liked working out the MMO. I like thinking about the MMO ideas. Even though I've only really played one MMO. Or I am currently playing only one MMO. And I'm terrible at it. That's fine though, you know? Just thought it would be interesting to kind of introduce that. And then the only the pro is really cool, buffs out the roster. The con is it buffs out the roster. Then we'd be doubling up. On the other hand, we could just make it super limited. I don't know. I am a crazy person when I am also just as crazy as you are, coming up with like weird metafiction or like weird mechanics for a game I'm never gonna make. So, you know. I think it's kind of fun. Doing game design is like a hobby. Even though I'm not a game designer. I don't know, it just, holy fuck. One of my Discords is bumping right now. I wonder which one it is. I don't know. I just thought I would pitch that at you. I thought it'd be really interesting. It would be kind of cool because it, you know, doing a different story that isn't related to the original, but like paying an homage to it. It's a whole new story. It would give me a chance, like, I think it'd be really cool to bring back some of the initial roster from the original Battlemania that we did. I want another crack at Tony. You know, doing something for Tony. I think it'd be really interesting to do Tony now. I don't know the last time I drew Tony was. And, you know, using some of the new OCs that we've done. I would like to do the Squid Kids, but will we do them like squids, or will we do them in like humanized version? Because I've drawn a humanized Marimo before. It's strange, but it works somehow. Yeah, I can see how blotchy we're getting, Mr. Marker. And we're just gonna go with it. That's just me yapping. It would be a fun time. You were not here when I was using the B word, which was boobies, Dr. Lupin. I said boobies several times, and I was hoping to manifest you, and you're only now just coming. Bazongas. Lol. Hold on. Now I gotta catch up in chat. I would be shocked if Nincon did try making a Battlemania MMO. It's a future problem. I am gonna be the direction roster picks. No, but I mean, like, I still need you to, like, pick your candidates for, like, your Eurosies too. Like, I still need you to have an immense amount of output. I think human eyes keep them as their own thing. Wouldn't be necessarily opposed. I was on your way getting dinner home from the game. Yeah, I know. You guys were at the game. Who won? I wasn't paying attention to the score. Who won? Was it the Giants? Funny stuff about nipples. What? Did I say anything about nipples? I don't remember saying anything about nipples. Hold on, pump your fucking brakes. Did I say anything about nipples? Like, honest, legit question. Hold up! Hold up! Here we go. That must have been weird. You're an A's fan. Well, I am sure you're still an A's fan. Sadly, the Marlins lost. Oh! Kept a couple characters for the roster, offering input. I just be in the driver's seat while you're in the GPS. Lamau. I mean, yeah, for real. Giants had a good 5th inning. Marlins won, not lost. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. That's fine. They don't have Ohtani. So I totally understand. Yikes. You can see how it's balding. Means it needs a replacement. God. I love using Copics, but the amount of times I have needed to fucking replace them. And I only use them like, you know, maybe like a third of the year. You know, I like the blotchiness of markers though. It feels good. We're gonna need to be replaced. That's how they get you. I mean, yeah, it is. Saw everything from Neo Field home run. Good triple by Lee. Yep. Bat breaking due to Angie by the Marlins. Oh, I'll have to hear from Dad. He had to. It's with my great aunt and cousin today. That's why he had to give you the tickets. Obviously. Big hearty things are pots. Yeah, no problem. I mean, we all trade the tickets around, so we do. I just, you know, wanted to stay home with the kids today. Also had stuff to do, unfortunately. Oh yeah, did you see Grandma and Grandpa? Were they at the game? Oh yeah, that's right, Grandma and Grandpa were at the game. That's why they couldn't really see. And Aunt Margaret. Yeah, that's cool. So, Thomas got to meet my grandparents. I'll bet. That's kind of cool. I haven't been to a game in ages, but like I said, I've been kind of busy. It's a knitted sweater, so I'm just putting in a little texture. I don't like it, but you know, I'm here and I'm doing it. You know, doing it live. He should be home anytime though. Tacos tonight. Yeah, you know, it ain't half bad. Sat next to my cat rides. Whole new experience. Yeah, it's cool. I kind of miss going to games as often as I used to, but you know, I just don't have time and navigation. But I'm glad you enjoyed your time, because that was of the utmost importance. Ah, Ishiguro-san's playing Dead by Daylight. Sounds like he's playing Dead by Daylight again. Whoop. Sorry, chat. Can you see that? No. Who am I drawing? This is... We kind of technically... She's like a timeshare OC. This is Jimmy's OC, Yuna. She's in Creepy and Crawly. She goes to Miskatonic University. She's got big bazongas. Also, she's like a part-time exorcist. We're doing, not Outfit August, we're doing, Jul-EYE. There we go. Alright. She's a disaster lesbian. And then we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna need to do this a little bit more. Hold on a sec. Okay. You come here. We need to narrow this out even more. There we go. That looks about even. Let's see if I can cut it even, because I wasn't. Yes, you're looking at her eyes. Of course you have. Jul-EYE is all about close-ups, though, this year. Do a quick sketchbook tour. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, now let's see. I have colored pens. The prompt is heart. So I'm doing a hard eyes, motherfucker. Will this show up? Hold on. Let's use these as a... Oh, those will definitely show up. There we go. You know when she sees her girlfriend. Should we color him in? Mostly because, like the eyes, the hearts are not symmetrical. Should we color him in? Hard eyes, motherfucker. Okay. She's a timeshare. We use her. Both. We both use her in the story, narratively. It's so goofy! Hard eyes, motherfucker! So that's heart. We finished one prompt in record time. Barely an hour in. And then we can take it off. I have nails! There we go. So, I'm gonna leave that right there. Me when I see a hot girl. Okay. Then we're gonna do a third eye. We're gonna draw Ruya, but I just need to figure out what kind of... I'm gonna put away things as I go. Because always clean up after oneself. Trying to put this back in the book. This book is overly big. I'm gonna have to get a new one for album covers. I just noticed Ace pieced out and left me because he hates me. Yay. Alright, we're on a roll. Something cute and... Oh, fuck. Wait, that's... Hold on! That's in a section I care about. Me over there. Darn it! I will need time to do this. I'm sorry! Writing section. I'm streaming. Those are some very interesting emoji. Oh, I need that. Okay. The ability to keep this desk fucking clean when it's like super tiny. This is a 60%. This is why I own a 60%, because this is my workspace. It is not easy. There we go. At least I can pose the camera however I want, though. Where are we on this playlist? What track am I on? Here, okay. 17 and 26. Okay. I gotta keep an eye on that. Drawing streams is hard when you don't have good lighting, too. Oh, hang on. I got a cool idea. I can actually put the prompt list on here because I have a thing for that. Let me send it to myself. This? Mail. Send it to my Gmail. Jul-EYE 5. Actual size. Then I go here. My Gmail box. Save to photos. No, not save to Google Photos. Download. Thank you. Close that. Open that. Go here. Let's see. Let's turn on image. Okay. That was what we were working on. Yikes! Yikes strikes, that's huge. Give me a sec. One moment, buddy! Ain't your buddy, pal. Just a smidge more. There we go. And we'll just do this half. Unless you guys were really if you really need to see the whole thing, but like, then I'd have to make it like that big so it's not as intrusive, and then you can't read it. Okay. That's not super intrusive, right? Yeah. That works. So now we know what we're on. We're on third eye. Blind. I'm grinning at the camera, you just can't see. Sometimes I wonder if I should do a face cam for drawing streams. And then I think, no, that would be horrible. Why would you want that? Whoops. Why would anybody want that? I'm looking for, okay. Because then we get to look at two pieces of art at the same time. That's true. Yeah, Decon, who's the mod in chat, made the prompt list this year. He made the graphic. He made he did this for me this year. He made the whole thing. We chose the prompts kind of together. But he formatted it for me. So, I didn't have, because I couldn't find my old file that I was using for the last 2 years when I inherited the prompt list. This used to be somebody else's challenge. It was called Jul-EYE. I changed the name just slightly. Jul-EYE, because I thought it was... It's nice to be able to, like, do a challenge for me that involves, because I don't usually do close-ups as often. I usually do other things. Like busts and stuff. So it's kind of nice to do a little bit more close-ups. Sometimes I design new characters completely out of the blue. This character in particular, I think I drew her for the first time in the very first July that I ever participated in. And it was by Sun.Vitamin. They changed their name though. This is the first book. She's in here somewhere. There she is. There's the first time I drew this character. So. Okay, I'm gonna put that off to the side. I need to take a look at this, close this. Too many windows open! Too many adverbs. Oh, I can close this. Okay. Too many adverbs! Technically just plop the text. Did I? I was gonna ask you. Hold on, I need to take a look at this. What is the picture? It is! It is a Ferris wheel. Too many tabs? How many tabs do I have open currently? 4. At one point I had 5. I don't hold tabs open hostage on my PC as often. Usually I think the biggest number I've ever had open on one time on my PC, my streaming machine, is guidelines. Do you use them? No. No, I don't. Was probably like 4 or 5. I don't tend to hold a lot open hostage. It's my phone. That's the worst. What am I up to now on my phone? I'm gonna look. 25. I only have 25 open. And to be honest, it makes a lot of sense. My old laptop had like 5 or 6 open because I was using it to hold open some tabs on some dollhouses that I wanted from Amazon. And I didn't transfer those to the current laptop. So I don't keep them. I mean, it's not as bad as the, you know, over 1,000, so 4 digits that somebody else I know had. Okay, draw off. Always draw through. Always draw through, chat. Otherwise your lines will not line up. And see, that didn't line up at all. Okay. Yeah, okay. That looks good to me. I'm turning your head too, chat. Crack! Lamau.
Now we've come to the end of this series of programs. We hope that whether you've got a machine of your own or not, you've enjoyed the glimpse.
You want me to realign your your neck again, chat? You're fine.
We're going to send an end of series message from this machine here. So put the microphone of your cassette recorder as close as you can to the television loudspeaker and start recording now.
It's always the second eye that always gets me. It's always the one where you do second. Why do you torture me, Symmetry? There you go. Alright, there we go. we done barking at everybody? Or no, you're just... Get down! You're getting your paws all over my clean laundry. Hey, lay down. Lay down. Stop putting my clothes down. It's my bed! Damn mutt! Nope. Guide sheet again. Okay, I wasn't looking up. Crack! There you go. You feel better, chat? There you go. Now I think you're okay. Little long here. Let's pull it up a little bit. And we're gonna, sorry. Do this just to clear it up. There we go. I have never done anything with this character except draw her every July and sometimes on Christmas. I don't have a place to put her. She's just there because I liked her vibes. And honestly, isn't that the most pure way of creating? There we go. Alright. Gonna switch albums? Yeah, I know. I've been... Well, what am I on now? Yeah, 25. I pulled the window over to the side. Now this one I think we're gonna do in that sketchier inking style. Let's pull it down a little bit. I'm gonna double check what we're looking at here. Alright, hold on. Oop. Yikes! Blanca's faces are moving. Okay. Can you stay? I'm gonna need, actually, there is something I'm gonna need, and I've got to figure out how to hook it up. Okay. Oh, this has paper on it. Whoops. Give me a moment. Oh, Lord have mercy, it's taped. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna do this. Have this off to the side. Am I on the last one? I'm on the second to last. Keeping track. Ding-a-days! You knocked over all my undies. Okay. That plug. This plug. And the Nintendo Switch one. I like having this around. It is a much thinner light board. You're about to get high, chat. Brace yourself. It is very compact. It's an animation light board, as you can see from the pins. The husband had it very briefly. He gave it to me, and I lit my other one out, which still had like fluorescent lights in it, and it was like yay thick. It was a thick boy. But I like this one because I can shove it between a book, if the book is big enough, and check out things from a backwards view, which is what I'm gonna do really quick. I'm gonna have to turn it this way. Okay. We can check symmetry. You can't see it, but I can. And I can see that the face is definitely off. pull this. Might have to. This is not as easy in a book of this size, but it is better than nothing. And the head is about like that. And I need to switch albums. Last year's Christmas album. Perfect. Sorry for the jingle bells. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Yeah, you can't just flip canvases, can you? Nope. Well, that's my intro music. Okay. Just gonna do that. To that, into that. And the problem is with this table is that I have to completely unplug it to get it to be able to turn on if I turn it off. So I'm just gonna leave it on in the background. I don't know why. It just is what it is. We're gonna put you over here, lightboard. If I were to unplug, you have to completely unplug the power source that's connected to get it to turn back on. I don't know why that is. It just is. Oh, did I forget to warn you, chat? You were coming back down. Sorry. There you go. Those of you with weak stomachs to motion, avert thine eyes. Here's a little long, so go back. Gravity works! Okay, if you do not do well with quick movements of the camera, look away for the next 10 seconds. Here you go. Brace yourself! Yeah. Snap zoom. You can look back at the screen now. Am I just playing with you, chat? Yes. And I think it's kind of funny. I love you. We're gonna have to move the hand up a little bit. So I move the cheek out. Alright, move the cheek in. Did I give you, clear enough warning? You should be fine. You're fine, chat. Roller coaster. Okay, you were on a boat. Oh, yeah. Were you on a boat, motherfucker? Don't you ever forget? Does she have earrings? Let me take a look. What day was that? Doo-doo-doo. Number 7. Oh, yeah, you do. You have big loops. Big hoops. There you go. Alright. Cool. Not sure. What's the next prompt on the list? Apple of your eye. What should we do for that? I wonder. Damn, this is a little on the delicate side. A little more delicate than I think I want. Third eye should be done with the same care. There we go. There we go. I got smudges! Okay. Drop it back there. Let's go with a 0.3. A little bit thicker than the 05. A little bit less low on the ink. Hold on. What do we got here? Alright, you're an 01 though. It's too thin. It's been a while since I've bought microns. Okay, that's a brush tip. You are also a brush tip. You are an 01. Brush tip. 08. Well, we go as we go. Just manhandling you. I'm gonna do that sketchy style I was just talking about. Alternatively, we could have gone with a brush pen, but brush pen still intimidates me. I love the brush pen. It makes some beautiful lines, but Control is not my middle name. This is why I use a Hydra. Oh, Summer Nights is coming up. Choco and Decon. I kind of want to do Summer Nights. However, Summer Nights is also happening the weekend of Oban, so I will not be available on one of those days. At least until I get home. 12th to 13th. So the 11th. Although 11th probably not until we get home, because isn't that when Superman comes out? We're gonna go watch Superman. Kinda hyped for that. Damn, this is lo-fi as fuck. Yeah, this is good shit. 11th is Superman, yeah. I should know that because that was the first day that my husband is taking time off. Oop. I keep hitting you, chat. Or mic. Microphone. There we go. This is really pencily. It is really emulating my pencil. For better or for worse. I don't like how it's not consistent though. Like it's what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, there's the test strip. It's dry. I'm not sure I like that part, but you know. I think just getting, you know, the hard part is getting the art down. You can always get better later. You can always improve. Okay. Just buff out some of these lines. They're very weak. In a good way, I guess. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. Think about what team to go with. Can't recall the theme. Air, Land, Sea. But I don't know if it's like, what would you rather travel by? I just know that the theme is Air, Land, Sea. That is all I know. Also, did you pick up the gear they distributed? Through the Nintendo News thing. Because I picked it up the other day. I believe. I'm gonna go change my splat tag to be summer. To be Summer Nights themed, because I like having a splat tag that reflects what I'm doing, because I won't be able to wear my usual summer outfit. I suspect we won't get dialogue for it till probably the week before. So we wouldn't be able to check unless somebody wants to check right now. That is not something that I am interested in checking. You have to think about, brush pins intimidate you as well. I mean, if air is a thing, like, I would rather travel by, and it's Fry, heaven help us, because I know we won't win. I love you, Fry, but your win-loss record caused me to go pick Big Man more often than not. Land. I'm willing to pick whatever the consensus is between Choco and you, Deacon. I am willing to go. I have no skin in any of that game, really. So I'm good with going with whatever, for you know, for once, going with someone that isn't not going with my gut, but going with your gut. I have no skin really in that travel game. Probably plain, you know, air because faster and because international. But honestly, I'll just go with whatever team you're gonna go on. That doesn't matter to me. I just want to play with you. Mostly because, asshole arrow combo? Yeah? You wanna do something stupid? Oh my god, wait, Choco, if you're still there, would you want to join in and we'll have 3? Oh my god, that would be so horrible. Let's do it. Honestly, though, that would be like, you know, like, I don't care if we win or lose. That would just be the biggest asshole move anybody could ever do. And I kind of want to do it just once. Gotta do it at least once. Yeah. Like, I don't think it would be viable for tri-color. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Like, honestly, though, to be completely honest, I think it would benefit, at the very least, me and Choco. Because, Choco, you're fucking aggressive, right? You hassling with burst bombs plus pushing and having the, you know, just a lot of, like, fucking... You won't have as much kill on you, because the scatter is really bad and all of that. However, it fits your aggression. I could be aggressive with you, also cover what we lose, and then just non-stop screens, right? And maybe just, you know, staggering them as soon as one is halfway done, the next person pops it, and then the next person pops it at halfway. Like, honestly, that is literally, we saw you across 2 fort and we hate your loadout energy, and I'm kind of wanting to do that. I don't know. We'll see. That entirely depends on the map. Like, on Brinewater, a nightmare. Honestly, a nightmare. But I don't think it would be viable on Mako. Where else would it be viable? Like, that, having that many splatter screens out and then just hassling people. Oh, Humpback. Bet you Humpback. Humpback, it would be a nightmare. And you could sides and middle with the screens. Sides and middle with the screen. That would piss me off. You know? In a good way. I don't know. It's up to you guys. It entirely depends on the spread we're gonna get. I don't expect to, like, do the whole time, but, you know. Humpback, dump trick, dump. You'll get it one day, Pearl. Oh, not this color. I don't think this color either. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Hold on. Here's the first time I colored you. Where's my other book? You'll get it one day, Pearl. I'm looking. First 2 times I drew her was not in color.
Every box of quality stock. This has been just one.
Okay. That checks. Cotton, please. Dump back, hump track, close enough. Honestly though, I think it would also kind of be annoying and dominate on Urchin. Cause man, do I struggle on Urchin with Hydra. Holy shit, that was, it was that noise. It was a 10 out of 10, do not recommend. However, when I ran some time with, with Gold Arrow, it was a significantly less and more So, I mean, if Urchin rolls, I would be willing to also do it on Urchin, because Urchin is kind of a nightmare. I remember why I didn't like Urchin Underpass when I was playing Splat 1. It is not very friendly to yield snipers and Hydra, and Splatlings. And, you know, when even I gotta feel bad for a, for an E-leader. Yeah, when I feel sympathy for an E-leader, that's how you know that the map is a little effed in your direction, you know? Oh, that poor E-leader we chased down. It was fun, though. But holy shit. That was an E-leader having a bad day. And I would rather an E-leader have a bad day when I'm hassling with dualies than not. That's just me, though. I know not everybody is as forgiving for the long rangers. I mean, like, I want to learn how to be a charger one day. I just think that would be great. But I need, you know, aim. And I have no aim in general. I will never be a good sniper. Ever. I chose dualies because dodge roll and eventually shoot you. I choose Hydra because charge for 4 seconds, unleash for 4 seconds. Cannot blame me. Sorry. Doing the face makes me a little bit more, cautious. Close in, close in. There we go. Nightmare. Yeah, there are a few matches on Urchin where you harass them. You a sploosh. Yeah, you know what? For real, when I realized that you could get into that little side area, which is why people were getting in on our end, totally understand why people were going that route. When I got in there and just made myself at home and was annoying, totally understand. Don't recommend it really, but I do. Personally. I want Moray back. Me and Decon the only ones who want Moray back? Because I'm curious to see what my success rate would be on Moray now that I'm a Hydra. You know what I mean? Like, that would be interesting to see if I still would like it. Are there places I could go? Would I have a control over the map in the way I think I would? I don't know, you know? Skipper I could probably do without. But I want Moray back. I miss Moray like fucking... Starfish main stage? Are we getting Starfish back? I feel like I saw an announcement we're gonna get Starfish back at some point. Was it during the update? We're gonna get Starfish at some point, right? Starfish main... And then, like, which version? Because remember, didn't they change that stage, like, 4 times? Maybe 3. I did like Starfish. Starfish is not a bad stage, in my opinion. I can understand why people wouldn't like it, though. Totally get it. That middle portion is kind of death incarnate, you know? It's not for Weenie Hut Juniors. Because... apparently we are... Because people in Nintendo are fucking cowards. We get Moray, we get Recon. Recreate the dually solution. Nah, dude, I'm just gonna have you come up in my face, I'm just gonna unload on you. ship it and get them banned. I don't need to repeat. I don't think I don't honestly think that my reflexes can take a head-on sploosh versus Jul-EYE match like I used to. I honestly don't think I got that in me anymore. Everything I have towards self-preservation is gonna go towards escaping. You know what I mean? Just like having a asshole brush build, everything is spec'd into running away. Running away, sneaking up on you, that is absolute peak scout behavior, because I don't want to be anywhere near dealing with people up my ass. I'm good. Do what I taught you. Yeah. MP up, I am glad you're gone. Just like so spake we all in Zarathustra as well. I'm glad you're gone, MP up. You and all your sweaty motherfuckers who put that on every piece. Honestly, it's been so long since I've seen that, I don't remember how bad it was. Honestly. It's been a while. Used to be that we didn't know what we were gonna roll on our gear and we had to just use it or reset. Yes, Grandma. Let me get you back to bed. I gotta rescan that Splatoon TF2 thing that I did because I fixed some of the errors that I didn't fix. Headphones, you can hang on for another half an hour. You're fine. See why you gotta say that you're dying. You're not dying, you're fine. You're fine. You'll live. Something's bumping in a Discord. Unless it's YouTube. I doubt it though. What is a melee kill? Is it not when you kill with a melee? Call me crazy, but... just saying! Is it Pale Blue? What were your eyes, sweetie? Walk it off, headphones. Yeah, walk it off, headphones! That's what we are looking for. That might be them. Walk it off like Leon can! Oh, no, it's this one. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. Headphones, you stay there. Don't fuck. Sure, my hands are really dry. after I washed them. Okay. I was just checking in on what was going on in Discord. Chat! 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 Whoever's in here, chat! Chat! Somebody in this other Discord I'm in just found out that George Takei was gay. Like... I have never felt a bless your heart as hard as that. They just found out. Yeah, they just found out. They were like, oh, he's kind of... I mean, if you're queer, right, and you have been queer, and you're in your 20s, and you know who George Takei is, how do you not know he's queer? I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, oh, bless them. Exactly, bless them. Like, I don't... I'm dumbfounded. Like, how do you... What? I love George Takei. He's one of my favorite queers. Bless your heart is really the only words I can think of right now. Ace! Don't lick my shirt! He goes, well, don't put your shirt where I'm looking. Oh, crap. Got a little close to the edge there. Yeah, I thought those two were not symmetrical. One is more ovaline, ovaltine, opaline than the other. How to be old. Lesson 1. Yeah. Oh, that sweet summer child. Yeah, I'm straight and you know. Yeah, but we grew up on him, right? You know? We watched Star Trek, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Ace be licking my short, boy. I don't know, chat. Anyway, moving on. Setting that aside. What color is everything? Yeah, his roast of Shatner is fucking legendary. No fucking joke. I'm not a big fan of, like, celebrity roasts and shit. But that was fucking good. That was class. But, I mean, the man is classy AF, you know? No, I think I want caramel. No, do I want caramel? Soft sun. No, beige. Ooh, you are getting low, too. Ah! Okay, I can put you here. I'm gonna put you here. And then I'm gonna look at you and weep because I know that I'm gonna have to, like, replace you soon. Okay. Then we're gonna swoop in with... I need to change, don't I? Nope. Where are we at? How many tracks are on this? Oh, I'm on the last track. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pay attention. Let's do this. No. I need something closer. There we go. For the skin. Reflection. There we go. Okay. I love how I'm putting details and I haven't finished everything. Whoops. Whoa. This is how I write chat. Be like, oh, I'm doing this thing, and then, like, 5 minutes later, oh god! Okay. That was a bleed. There we go. Fortunately, her hair is white, so we can work with that. Her eye is so different. It's not as round as this one. Cry. That is the absolute thing that... Yeah, I mean... I store them in a particular orientation, so it is my own fault. So, to be perfectly honest, like, you know, I'm not too upset. You know, that's just part of the medium. You can't see it on here, but it's not too bad where I'm at. So, but our eyebrows. Where is the proper? See, things get messy real quick. There we go. Okay. Click. Decon, suggest me something. Actually, you know what? We'll do this one. It's got 4 tracks. I can pay attention.
This is where it all happens. So, you know anything about techno?
No. Watch.
Actually, I did like this. I like this album. This one's really good. Okay. I need to be able to turn. There's too much stuff up here. Avant and quit mine sight. Okay. You can stay. You can stay trapped. Okay. I will have to check that. I'm just basically tabbing the albums, but I keep your main page up. Like I said earlier, I don't have a place for this character. I'm wondering what to do with it, with her. I'm not sure. It's primarily a fantasy character, so... I don't know. She has white hair. We could put her in We Once Had Names, but I don't know if that would be a good fit. Mostly because she doesn't have a title. Well, actually, that's technically not true. She did have... Her name was her title for a considerable amount of time, because I could never think of a good name. She was simply the Eye Priestess. I think this is a little too fantastical for that sci-fi fantasy. I don't know. I could think about it. That would be a weird place to put her. However, it would be interesting. Underutilized, not really using it. But it's nice to have characters that, you know, don't appear. You can just kind of honestly fleshes out the world. Characters that you don't usually normally see. The world lives outside of the characters. I don't know. I wonder. Am I still in frame? Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I'm still in frame. A bit too fantastical for We Once Had Names. I do agree. That is the drawback. Is the design is definitely way outside of the design document. But you know, whatever. One day I believe she will go to where she belongs. I will come up with something. I usually do. We're schmovin'. Yeah. Will we get a third before 2 hours is up? Probably not. What is number 3? Apple of your eye. I don't know. Maybe we'll just wind down. But that was pretty good. Hard eyes, motherfucker. That works out. That is working out incredibly well.
You guys have fun tonight?
Yeah, excellent.
Why? What was so good?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think, you know, we're going at a good pace.
Are you guys gonna stop ever?
Yeah, flipping through last year's. I'm gonna probably draw an Ultraman this year. I just don't know what. I usually do it on Ultraman Day. Cat. Cat! Pattern. Alien. Got a lot of aliens. This is the style I'm stuck with. Unfortunately. It is not something that is conducive to other fandoms that I am currently in. I did like that one though, that one was good. This one was good too. I did like that one. Arc! Gotta finish that series! Alright, here's a little fun fact. This is the character, when I drew it, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with the eyes, but the eyes are very, this is very specific ombre blend. I'm gonna show you if I got the right ones. It's you and you. And her eyes are very unusual. The top is lilac and the bottom is like blueberry, but I call it lavender. Make sure it's not bleeding through. And this is, of course, when I first used it on her, I did think it was quite striking. Grab a jelly roll, open that up. It's a little high, but... Right. And this is the color comment. You can kind of see it. Get a little bit closer. Yeah, it's not going to go into focus, but you can see it. There's lilac on the top and blueberry on the bottom. I think it's what it's called, blueberry. And this is the color combination that I ended up going for. Yes, I am actually doing this freehand. Because why the fuck not? Because you do just do it live. Doc's eye color, because I wanted something. I'm gonna get into trouble if I'm not careful. I wanted something different. This is a challenge, as this is way off, way narrow. Doc's eye color, which, oh, wrong one. I have to credit with this character who doesn't have a name. And it's always harder to do it. I can't wait to do one of these prompts is going to have to use Doc because I want to do it much bigger. That there is a gradation to the eyes. That you can see it much better now. The hair's not coming out right. Give me a sec. And I think if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have Doc's eye color, because Doc's eye color is meant to be absolutely, positively different from everybody else's. Where is the sketchbook that has the eyes in it? Okay, I can actually turn this off because it's almost time to end. I think it's this one. It is not an eye combination that I have normally. This one. It is. On a normal, it is not a normal eye combination. Also, I draw his eyes completely different. The pupils on Doc are completely approached in an absolutely different way than I approach everybody else's. When I line everybody up, it is pretty obvious that I do it differently. Number one, I do it differently because, spoiler, redacted, 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 because Doc is redacted. But also because I wanted the notes originally specifically did say, as I shuffle around all of these books that I have. Ooh, that's spoilery. This this is old Doc, dude. Like, Doc when he was just overworked and underappreciated. Not Doc as we know him now, which is absolutely melancholy and just trying to survive, but sassy too. Right there. Unusual eyes. I don't know why I have that there. That was absolutely part of the original design document. All of this has not really changed, except for, which is why the character design, it did change the arms here. I think it's important to have, you know, evidence of, like, your first couple passes. Your first couple passes are going to be, like, absolutely redonk. But absolutely, Doc's eyes are absolutely, totally different. And the only other person who I do the eyes in a very similar way is Dynamite. And Dynamite has a reason to. That is also super spoilery. We haven't even met half these characters in the story. Oh, next chapter is coming up. Next episode is coming up. Either over the weekend or by Monday. I'm gonna do that because I think the last update to We Once Had Names was the 30th of last month. I haven't finished the episodes after it, which is why I've been delaying. I do not know. Do we have a prompt where I could do? I do. Day 15, I could do this again. I can absolutely do this again for the prompts. Yeah, day 15. We could do it then. Yeah, next episode's gonna be up soon. I promise. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there as, you know, the lore. Maybe next week we'll do more lore. I don't know. Entirely depends. But if it wasn't for this character that I did last year, and I discovered that these two pens blended really nice. That lilac into the blueberry is... Or hydrangea. Oh, well, no wonder I like it. It's hydrangea. I love hydrangea. If it wasn't for the lilac into hydrangea, we wouldn't have Doc's eyes. Doc's would have probably been, like, some boring-ass color, like, just straight purple. I don't know. Amethyst? I have a couple characters where it's just straight amethyst eyes. But I don't think I've ever done lilac. I'm kind of happy I did. It's definitely different. And I'm glad we saved it for, like, my absolute favorite character that I have absolutely all the biases for in this story. Now, on the other hand, we could put Doc for glasses. That is a prompt that is in the future. Let's pop this a little bit bigger. Glasses we could do, because he wears glasses. But everybody who has glasses in every universe that I have, they all have the same glasses. They're rectangular, because mine are rectangular. That is the only reason why. So maybe next week, let me take a look at the... God, there's some dust everywhere. Oh, it'll be the 3rd, so we will definitely be into July. By then, I will hopefully have a lot more of these done. And I'll just be posting them as I go. I did Apple the Eye last year, didn't I? I did. Hold on. It was really nice, too. Oh, yeah. It's right there. There's this one. And I really like this one. It's really good. So yeah, next week, definitely more July. There will probably be a lot more sitting on this list. Let's shrink you back down. You. Is it too small? Alright, let me take a look at what it looks like on... Okay. It is too small. Let me see. Yeah, we'll make it work. Yeah, that is a lot easier to read now that I see that. There we go. So next week we'll do more of this. Hopefully I will be closer to here on the list than I am up here. If by the 1st I am up to here, that'll be good. I spend more time on this than I used to. Oh, there's a lot more colors, you know. I put in an effort because I just really like doing it. So, we'll see. We'll see. But next week is more drawing, more July, more yapping. Maybe we'll do a little outfit August? Maybe? I've been itching to want to draw more Doc because this little Lorbo has taken up major real estate in my brain. As he should. My traumatic little German meow meow, as Decon has called him. And it's just a fate I have to accept. So yeah. That'll be next week. It'll be more art. We'll see. It's just kind of nice to be able to do it live because then I actually do it instead of just, you know, waiting for day of. And then after we do it, I think after this year, this book is going to be filled. And that means I have filled, I haven't quite filled the very first one I bought because I never finished Inktober 52 that year. Hold on, where's the prop list? I never finished this. I should. Mostly because I was painting it. I literally got halfway? No, more than halfway. But, I'm gonna have to tape that down. I was doing these in watercolors, so it's a lot more flowier and messy, and then I also drew on the back, because I like maximizing the effort that I have. Oh, see, now you fucking... Okay, you can do that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine, camera. You and I are gonna have a talk after stream. This one's almost pretty much completely full. That is the most satisfying. Oh, wait, chat. Before we go, let's enjoy this. The most satisfying thing about a notebook. Like, oh. Seeing the edges all full up. This is the most... I gotta fix the bindings. They're coming off. That is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. And I only use these for July. The last couple pages on this one is if I were to make covers for each year, which is why everything is on this side, because if you fold it like a zine, front and back cover. I never finished whatever the cover was going to be for 2023 or 2022. I never finished it. I will at some point. And then I don't think there's much after that. Yeah. The series list. When it ended at Threads of Yugen. Anyway, that just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We are almost there. With this one. Almost done. Another year. Which means at the end of this July, I'm gonna have to order one. I have to pick a manga. Should I get another Sailor Moon one? I have Sailor Moon Chobits and Cardcaptor Sakura. I have to check the list. The person who makes these is 8-Bit Bites. Here we go. 8-Bit Bites. This is who makes them. They go to Fanime on occasion. They do a lot of Bay Area cons. I love them. Anyway. They're good. It's just like good paper. Anyway. I'll see you guys next week. Everybody have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you in July. I'll see you next month. Bye.